Thanks to Ford for powering our CES coverage.
Hi everyone, I'm Jon Rettinger from Techno Buffalo. We are here with Glenn Lurie, President of Emerging Devices with AT&T. Glenn, if you could tell us a little bit about what you announced today at the 2012 Developer Summit.
Sure. Well, the biggest announcement, I think, is the fact that we're bringing LTE to the masses. The goal on what LTE is phenomenal. Everybody knows that, but I think people assume anything LTE is going to be expensive. And what we're really excited about is we brought a new tablet to the marketplace called the Pantech Element that is phenomenal. I mean, it's a phenomenal device. It's LTE, has a phenomenal screen, and it's going to be under $300. And we think that's just a huge jump forward and leap forward for the tablet business and really for the industry as a whole, as we're bringing all this technology, all this speed for what I consider, and I think what others would consider, a very, very reasonable price.
And what does that mean for the customer in 2012?
I think we saw the tablet business start to expand. In 11, we got excitement. We saw iPad, we saw the P5 from Samsung, and others do very, very well. Every predictor out there says the tablet business is just getting started, and we think the key is obviously going to be having a good, better, best in the tablet world. And this device, even though it's $300 and a great deal in LTE, it kind of falls in the better category, but it's LTE. And so we're excited about really driving this category and really getting out tablets and tablets that have LTE to everybody who wants one.
So the entry point to get to LTE has now been lowered, so customers have the option to get those blazing fast speeds for a reduced price.
Absolutely, and I think a couple things. We also announced a promo today with a phenomenal Pantech LTE smartphone as well, and so for a short period of time, you can get the Element for $249 in smartphone. So what we're really trying to do, again, is we're trying to drive that adoption into that next level of LTE, and we're trying to do it at a reasonable price and with a phenomenal offer. And I think this offer is going to, the news tomorrow, you're going to be hearing about this offer.
So consumers are really excited about connected devices, and you are the connected devices guy. Can we talk a little bit about the PlayStation Vita and what that's going to mean for the consumer and how AT&T plays into that relationship?
Sure. So we have a great relationship with Sony overall. We've been working on Vita for well over a year with Sony, and the key is when you look at the gaming business as a whole, it's a massive business. It's a $60 billion business. But what you've got is the home console, which I bet you have one, right?
I have several.
Okay, there you go. And you've got smartphones, and really that's kind of been what it is. Smartphones is, everybody's downloading, a good chunk of the downloads, 75+% are games. People don't realize whether it's Android or iOS. When you then also look at the gaming business is phenomenal, but there's a miss in the middle. And the miss has always been is how can I take a pure gaming device portable? And how can I take those games I play on my console at home in a handheld? And the Sony Vita is the first device that's going to allow you to do that.
So as far as the LTE rollout's concerned, the consumer can expect to have LTE expansions going into 2012 and well into 2013 as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And so what you're going to see from us, we announced just at the end of the year that we have 74 million pops covered. We announced 11 new markets, so we're actually ahead of schedule. So everything's going to continue as we've talked about. But I also want to make sure we don't forget we have a nationwide HSPA Plus network. And that network's performing at 2 to 6 megabits per second, which I tell people all the time, show me something you can't do at 2 to 6 megabits per second. And then on top of that, obviously we're adding our LTE as fast as we can. We're really excited about our overall network strategy. The way we've rolled this out, it's been a very good thing for my partners as they're trying to pick what modules to put in their devices. So this has really worked out tremendously well in 11, and I think it's going to be even better in 12.
Excellent. Mr. Lurie, thank you very much for the time. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.